We're going to talk about a bunch of Vanguard multiplayer beta info here, from all of the maps, features we will see, to early gameplay reveals and embargoes being lifted, and even some huge Vanguard zombies updates we have to go through here. If you guys are new and would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that, and be sure to drop a like on the video as well. Here's a quick rundown of this week's jam-packed schedule. Tuesday, September 7th, we have the live worldwide multiplayer reveal of Vanguard. Should be a lot of cool stuff revealed there. Then Thursday, September 9th, we have Season 5 Reloaded for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. The next day, starting Friday, September 9th, Weekend 1 of the Vanguard multiplayer beta, only for PlayStation, pre-order or beta code required. And then Weekend 2, very quickly, the crossplay beta, September 16th through the 17th, Xbox and PC, beta code required, PlayStation, open beta the entire weekend. And then September 18th through September 20th, open beta for all platforms, no beta code or pre-order required. So those are some very important dates here coming up for reveals, betas, updates, all of that good stuff. Be sure to leave any questions, comments about that down below. But there are more specific dates here to look at. Tom Henderson informs us that the embargo for the Vanguard beta will be lifted on Tuesday night, 10:30 p.m. Pacific time, 1:30 a.m. Eastern time, about 12 hours or so after the initial multiplayer reveal earlier that morning. Content creators, influencers, pretty much anyone who was able to play the Vanguard beta early will begin to post videos about their experiences, probably actual gameplay of the beta themselves, breaking down the classes, weapons, maps, features, all of that good stuff. The actual multiplayer reveal presented by Sledgehammer Games to us will probably be really cool, in-depth. They usually give us a lot of good gameplay and info about the new Call of Duty multiplayers, but these gameplay videos that were recorded early from these influencers will be even better, will give us even more in-depth info, and will probably give us a better idea as to what this multiplayer is really all about, how it plays, is it even fun to play, and all of that good stuff. So super excited to see all of that. Now, Call of Duty Pro players have also played the game early. According to Tom Henderson, he said they have enjoyed their time playing the Vanguard MP beta. This is a massive difference from the past couple of titles where pros straight up said they didn't enjoy the game. It's a great sign for competitive Call of Duty. Of course, everyone has their own opinions about the game, and those opinions may change after the game has been out for a couple of months, and in the past, pro players may not have enjoyed Call of Duties. Other pro players may have actually enjoyed that same Call of Duty. Someone replied to this tweet: after months of anticipation, Treyarch and Raven Software officially unveiled the next entry in the Call of Duty franchise, Black Ops Cold War. And the reveal was mostly met with praise from professional CDL players. Now, I'm not so sure if this is meant to call out some type of hypocrisy here, because I think from most pro players' perspectives, from what I've seen watching CDL this past year, they overall enjoy the game. Definitely a lot more than Modern Warfare 2019, maybe not more than Black Ops 2, but overall, it doesn't seem like they hate Cold War, at least from a competitive standpoint. So this info about them enjoying Vanguard multiplayer might still hold up to be true several months into the game's life cycle. Now, some people may say that their perspective doesn't matter because it doesn't represent a majority of the Call of Duty fan base, but I feel like most of the past games that were really good for competitive Call of Duty that pro players really loved also happen to be really good Call of Duties overall, so that may just be a coincidence, but I feel like it's a good sign if the pro players like the game. So let me know your opinions on that down below. We also have some Vanguard packages being sent to influencers. They're locked until the September 7th MP reveal. I don't think this is going to be anything too major. Probably some really cool Vanguard swag, some marketing materials, some things that will tease new features in the game, maybe some zombie teasers as well. We'll see very soon. Those will be unlocked again probably before or after the initial MP reveal. Pretty cool there, but let's go a bit more in depth into Vanguard's multiplayer, some specific features, how the game's going to work, all of that good stuff. MW2 Ghost gives us this info, how the weapon XP rate works in Vanguard. It's 500 XP per level from levels 2 to 4, then after level 4, the rate scales up by 100 XP per level after every 3 levels. So to go from level 5 to 7, it'll be 600 XP each level. weapon leveling should essentially be faster than Cold War. He goes on to say, bear in mind that some weapons have more levels to them than Cold War had, plus XP payouts differentiate between the two games, so factor that in. This seems like some pretty good info here. I know Cold War took forever to level up your weapons across MP, especially zombies. I wish I had these specific statistics for how Cold War works, and then once Vanguard comes out, we can match those up together to see, is it actually faster in this new game? I do hope the zombies leveling up is a bit faster. People playing that mode, especially last year, experienced a ton of problems with slow weapon and XP progression overall. If you guys remember the launch of Cold War, there are so many issues with Treyarch buffing and nerfing XP, double XP, weapon XP, all of this different stuff. There was so many discussions about this here. So hopefully for Vanguard, they start off, they keep it at a good rate, not too slow, maybe not too fast to not have it overpowered, but have it at a bit faster of a rate here, and have it so everyone could enjoy the game and they don't have to play millions upon millions of hours. Maybe it's an exaggeration, but, you know, hopefully it's not way too long to level up your weapons like it seemed like it was, at least at the launch of Cold War. During the life cycle of the game, it seemed to get a bit better with more updates, but it still was relatively slower than most of the past Call of Duty, so hopefully it's a bit faster in Vanguard. And also with XP progression, I think most people do enjoy being able to unlock new DLC weapons in zombies through those challenges, being able to use them in MP, Warzone. I think overall, even if you're an MP or Warzone player, the zombie challenges were usually a lot easier, a lot more enjoyable to complete than in MP. That could just be a personal preference of mine, but let me know down below. I do think that feature will return in Vanguard, being able to level up your weapons and using them across all the different modes, being able to have the same XP system across the past couple of games and Warzone. I don't see why they would scrap that idea, but I'll be sure to update you guys if that does happen. Even more info here now, then we'll get into some crazy zombies info for Vanguard. Let's go through everything we're gonna see in the Vanguard beta, all of the important changes Sledgehammer Games are making, and all of that good stuff. So for visual updates, over the course of the alpha, we received a considerable amount of feedback regarding visibility. We've made several graphical improvements that you should notice in the beta, and we've responded to player feedback regarding low visibility when taking damage and visibility issues with character map lighting. Damage overlay refines the damage overlay when injured to help maintain visibility. Lighting, reduce the density of sun fog, increase the rim light around players to help separate them from the background, adjusted overall exposure, aka we turned up the lights. Audio tuning, the audio team has made improvements to weapon sounds that will be ready in time for beta, including non-player footstep volume slightly increased, non-player weapon volume slightly reduced. Note, non-player is anyone that isn't you, enemies, teammates, stuff like that. Announcer volume and call-out frequency reduced. Global MP mixing pass to improve informative audio for gameplay. Now we have Champion Hill spawn tuning. Throughout the Champion Hill alpha, we observed spawn issues that resulted in players spawning very close to other players. To address this, the design team has adjusted the spawns on Champion Hill. We've tuned spawn locations and adjusted overall spawn logic. Hopefully, this should eliminate any more Angela and Dwight spawn scares. We've done away with that one spawn in Courtyard that forced you to have 3 seconds of awkward eye contact with your opponent. You know that one, so really good change there. Now we also have a bunch of fixes in the pipeline. We received reports of nameplate visibility issues and aim assist tracking through destructible walls. While these fixes probably won't be ready before beta, we assure you they will be addressed before launch. Here's which issues we've identified for fixes and a little information about why these bugs are happening. We identified a destructible wall in Champion Hill with a mismatched collision model. Even though it appeared as a solid wall, there was a hole allowing the raycast to pass through and show nameplates. Note, nameplate visibility works by doing a raycast from you to other players. If there's something blocking it, the nameplate shouldn't be visible. Please keep this in mind while playing and make a report if something seems off. We are aware that there are more name tag and aim assist related issues and have an ongoing investigation on how to resolve them. Gameplay clips have been a great resource for our teams to find and squash these problems, so keep them coming. For actual beta content here, we have the maps. Champion Hill, of course. Hotel Royal, Gavutu, I don't know if I said that correctly, Red Star, and Eagle's Nest, which will be available weekend 2. For the beta modes, outside of Champion Hill, Vanguard will introduce another new game mode, Patrol. Based on Hardpoint, this objective-based mode features a scoring zone in near constant motion. If operators want to rack up points for their team, they should keep up and move around the map within this patrol point. These modes are in addition to the classic offerings such as Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, Domination, and Search and Destroy. These are also the exact modes you can play alongside Patrol during the beta period, Patrol and S&D, to be available later in the beta. Here we go again with the modes: Champion Hill, Solo, Duo, Trio, TDM, Domination, Kill Confirmed, Patrol, available weekend 1, and S&D available weekend 2. For core MP, you'll be able to level up weapons to level 30. PlayStation players will get +2 custom loadout slots, 12 in total, 10 for the other platforms. We also have some new Vanguard MP features for combat pacing. That's a feature that allows players to select the intensity of their games. Player count is determined by map size to achieve the intensity described in the combat pacing system. Player counts will vary. Tactical, these are lobbies that franchise veterans will know. This is the experience you're used to with the classic Call of Duty combat timing. Tactical combat pacing is always 6v6. Assault, balanced combat pacing that gives you enough room to breathe and lots of targets to kill. In beta weekend 1, player counts will vary between 20 to 28 players. And finally, Blitz, high action lobbies where the intensity is cranked up to frenetic levels. Prepare for plenty of combat when choosing to join Blitz. In beta weekend 1, player counts will vary between 28 and 48 players. We also have all of the operators that will be available in the Vanguard MP beta. Each will have one finishing move. We have Daniel Takayatsu, Roland Zaimet, Lucas Riggs, Polina Petrova, Wade Jackson, and Arthur Kingsley. We also have some pretty big Vanguard Zombies information to go through here, and this might not be the best news to hear, but the Cheeseburger Boys, very credible, tweeted 2 images out here. One, a mode rush from Black Ops 4 Zombies, and another image of just the 2 letters ED. So at first, I looked at this. The first thing I thought was, oh, is Rush from Black Ops 4 returning into Vanguard Zombies? There were some leaks about the Rush mode being in Cold War Zombies. That obviously didn't happen. I guess there's still time to see it in Season 6, but most likely that mode will not be brought back into Cold War, but maybe for Vanguard. But clearly here, if you bring the 2 images together, they're trying to say rushed. And are they trying to say that Vanguard Zombies is rushed? Here's the follow-up tweet. To be fair, when isn't Zombies rushed? LMAO, it's always the last mode to be worked on, and with the least amount of budget, it'll be fine. It's happened time and time again. Definitely leave your opinions on this down below. I'm almost sure I'm gonna have to make a separate video just talking about the state of Vanguard Zombies. Is it a bad thing that's being rushed? How much will it impact the game? How it will affect the DLC season for Vanguard? There's a lot of stuff here to talk about, but initially when I'm seeing this information, all I'm thinking is that, well, this isn't that surprising considering Treyarch are just finishing up on Cold War Zombies, and now they don't have any break. They're going straight into developing the entire Zombies mode for Vanguard. Right when they officially announced that Treyarch will be fully developing this mode for Vanguard, I thought, wow, this is going to be a lot of work, and we're probably not going to get as much content as we may have gotten if it was another developer or if Treyarch had a year or 2 break to make the Zombies mode. Now, I'd like to bet that Treyarch probably has an expanded studio now. They have more people working on Zombies than ever before, especially considering how much of a success overall Cold War Zombies was, and they've been working on Vanguard Zombies during all of the Cold War DLC stuff the past year or so, maybe a year plus. So I don't think the content will be bad, but I don't think it'll be anything too crazy. I think for sure now, a lot of the Cold War features, gameplay mechanics, stuff like that, with stuff we see in Cold War right now, that will definitely be brought into Vanguard as it's just easier to do. And I do think the maps will be new, the storyline will be new, but it might not be as big of an evolution into a new Zombies game as you may have wanted. If you want Zombies to continue to evolve and expand and get better and better, you might not see that in Vanguard. You might see a very similar experience than, you know, what we see in Cold War Zombies right now, which for a lot of people actually might not be a bad thing. A lot of people love the Cold War Zombies formula, if they take that, bring us new maps, new story, new weapons, stuff like that, I think most people overall, especially the people that enjoyed Cold War Zombies, would be fine with that, and they wouldn't care that it's kind of similar to what we just had this year. But again, let me know your opinions on that down below. I'm definitely going to make a follow-up video going through some more info as to what we're going to see, with this news for Vanguard Zombies. That's pretty much it here for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below. Are you going to be watching the multiplayer reveal for Vanguard this Tuesday? I will be streaming. We're also going to be streaming the Season 5 Reloaded update on Thursday. I'll again be streaming the Vanguard beta. A lot of stuff happening this week. And of course, after all of the multiplayer stuff, we'll get a bunch of zombies reveals in October. So can't wait for all of that. There are 2 videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Real do appreciate it, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.